All right, it's time for the Disc Golf Valley Daily Challenge. January 24, 2025. Today we're playing Ikigai Springs, Highlanders, and Sunshine Glade. Take a couple ace runs and then the par 4. Need minus 11 for Diamond. We'll play it first time through, one time through only. See what we get. Ikigai Springs 9, I like to just take my light glide and aim just above the fallen tree here. Give it a little bit of hyzer. And end up somewhere behind this rock usually. From here it's a musket. I'll go glide musket just because I'm going to throw it a little higher. Give it time to hyzer back. That'll be okay unless it gets weird off the rock, which it didn't. So we'll take it 31 footer to clean up here for birdie. All right, next up, 3 par 4s on Ikigai Springs. So, oh boy, hole 8 with a 3 left to right and headwind. Normally we're going Sapphire. I don't know if Sapphire can quite get there in this wind. It is close. So we're going to go recoil and hope it's not too much. I'm going to aim a little bit farther left. And do I want to put a little hyzer on it? I think a little bit of hyzer. And now we need it to sit, because that's plenty of disc. That was obviously a little lucky that stopped short there. I think Sapphire would have made it. Sapphire isn't that much shorter than that recoil, but the recoil does have windbreak, whereas the Sapphire doesn't. All right, so 3 crosswind, so we're going under the band, even though it's uphill a little bit. So about 45 or 50 power. Finish up the eagle there. So there's one of our 2 expected eagles. The other one will be on Sunshine Glade. All right, so hole 1, there is an eagle play here. I don't even know the aim point anymore. I've made it a few times, but I just always play for birdie here. So I take my glide skip and aim somewhere around this tree, a little bit above the horizon line, and give it a little bit of hyzer in this 2 right to left. And just anywhere out here safe is fine. Then we'll have, a musket or an explorer or something to the pin. Let's go explorer forehand. Slide over here. And just make sure you don't hit these trees, because that will leave you a longer throw in that you want. I threw short there, just you don't want to go long here, so if you're going to miss, make sure you miss on the good side. If I throw musket there and it takes a bad skip, then I'm going over the hill and costing myself a stroke, so would much rather come up 30 feet short. No reason to get all the way to the pin there. All right, made it through Ikigai Springs. Moving on to Highlanders. Can make an eagle run here in better wind, but not into a 3 headwind. I mean, we'll give it a try. Slide left, move the aim over a little bit in this wind. I might even give this a little bit of hyzer and see if we can get up there to see the pin. Not with a dead skip, we're not. That actually would have been close to having a look at the pin if we didn't get the dead skip. So now we're just playing for birdie. Just throw something up here safe. And the 30 footer under the band. All right, that's disappointing, the dead skip there. I would have taken a run at the eagle there. Fairly confident with that shot, but we'll get it next time. Evil wind today all over the daily challenge. 4 headwind on HR7. So I'm going to go with that windbreak recoil again And I'm just trying to figure out how far right. Hope for this. Hope it comes left enough. That's going to be close. It's got to hurry. Oh, it took a terrible bounce. That was just not well judged by me, but that's the way it goes. You're playing a wind you hardly ever see. So now we have to make this for the par. 4, so we're going down in the chains with the 4 headwind. We're a little bit downhill. So 70, maybe not even that, maybe 60, 65 power. And wait for it to sway down a little bit. There we go. All right. Oh, look at the mini map. See how that bounced right? That actually, with a better bounce, could have scooted inbounds there. Oh well. Hole 4. I usually go musket here. I will go sticky musket just because of the tailwind. Don't need the glide musket. I'm just trying to play out here safe. And from here, probably go recoil again. Normally a sapphire in calmer winds, but I'm concerned with it not quite getting there. So the wind break on that recoil will once again get us far enough into a safe position there. Just so I was aiming left because left is the miss there. If you miss right, you can get into all kinds of trouble over there with the fence and the water and everything like that. So no reason to get closer to the pin as long as you have confidence in this 56-footer downhill to clean up your birdie. And finishing on sunshine, we need to get back that stroke that we lost on HR7. So sticky musket here, normally top chevron right on the band, but with a little bit of a headwind, I'm going to raise it up a little and move it a little bit right, and then give this a little bit of hyzer. Turn. Did not turn enough. All right, we have one more try. Assuming we make this 48-footer in the middle of the band and 50 feet of power. All right, hole 3. Oh, this is the wind that can get you in trouble. If you miss everything, you can go long into the water, but top chevron on top of this rock in the distance. I'll go a little bit lower because of the tailwind, and then I'm going to give it maybe a tiny bit of hyzer because of that left to right wind. Get in. Oh, that was so close. Almost got our stroke back. All right, well, let's try to finish it up strong with an eagle here on Sunshine Glade number 5 with a 2 tailwind. What am I throwing with a 2 tailwind? I'm throwing water skip gold just so that it doesn't go too far. Normally I would throw light glide here. So I'm sliding left. I put the bottom chevron here between these 2 trees, these branches right here. And then do, so my hyzer mount is going to be the left edge of the disc all the way out here at the edge of the Wi-Fi bands. And I'm going to go even a little bit more than that due to the tailwind, which will hyzer it out. It still wasn't enough anhyzer, but we're going to hope for lucky bounces here. Okay, that wasn't the luckiest, wasn't the worst. We have an opening. 75-footer, a little bit downhill, a little right to left wind. Should that do it? About 70 feet worth of power. Too high. snuck in with the new chains, grabbed it instead of spitting it out. We'll take the 10 under today. Really tricky winds today in the valley. Let me know in the comments how you did, and we will see you tomorrow.